You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White sports fans, let's talk about Colin Kaepernick because the football season is fastly approaching here. It's going to be week one before you know it, guys, and Colin Kaepernick has thrown his name into the mix yet again. It seems like every year around this time, his name gets linked to the NFL. And we know that Colin Kaepernick can't play. Colin Kaepernick does not want to play. But we all know that Jim Harbaugh, the coach of the Chargers, actually offered Kaepernick a job, actually coaching the Chargers. Now, what I actually found out was this wasn't the first time he's actually talked to Kaepernick about coaching. So Kaepernick actually has been given opportunities by Coach Harbaugh, but Kaepernick pretty much hasn't responded. And we know that a few months ago, he was actually offered a job by the Chargers as a coach. But he hasn't replied yet still. Yeah, this man definitely does not want to play. He doesn't want to coach. He wants to be a professional victim. And this tells you everything you need to know about Colin Kaepernick, man. It's all about the grift. Victimhood. But eventually, guys, it's going to run out. It has to run out. I mean, this grifting game can't last forever. And I believe at this point, guys, because really not too many wokesters in the media are even talking about Colin Kaepernick, even though his name is actually out there. Well, we got some news here about Colin Kaepernick and the Chargers. So let's get into it. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. You guys can also support us by becoming a member on blackandwhitenetwork.com or supporting us on Locals, both for just $5 per month. Check the links in the description. So here we go, guys. Right here, ESPN, Jim Harbaugh. Colin Kaepernick won't coach Chargers this year. Yes, he has slammed the door on Colin Kaepernick actually going to the Chargers to coach. Also, by the way, as a player as well. So it is a wrap. It is over with for Colin Kaepernick. It says here, if Colin Kaepernick wants to join the Los Angeles Chargers, it will not be until next year at the earliest. Folks, I don't think it's ever going to happen. I don't think it's ever going to happen because he doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to coach. But anyway, and it will only be as a member of Jim Harbaugh's coaching staff. Quote, I love Colin, but he's not going to be on the coaching staff, which is set for this year. And he's not going to be playing on the roster either. Harbaugh said after Thursday's practice. Yeah. Now, it would be kind of strange, guys, considering, you know, that the rosters are pretty much set. The coaching staff is definitely in place. Of course, you know, the roster is definitely going to change because it's the preseason and players do get cut. But he said, he made it clear, he's not going to be playing either. This is probably his best opportunity, man, because Jim Harbaugh seems to be the only person that wants to give Kaepernick the time of day. Okay? Harbaugh, who coached Kaepernick in San Francisco from 2011 to 2014, told USA Today Sports earlier this week that he reached out to Kaepernick about joining his Chargers staff shortly after being named the coach on January 24th. So we actually got a time frame, guys, when he was actually offered this coaching position. It seems like it was actually in late January. But Kaepernick hadn't responded. I mean, we're talking about January, February, March, April, May, June, July, 7 months now. Yeah. He's never going to join this coaching staff, guys. He's never going to do it. Harbaugh said on Thursday that it wasn't the first time he has touched base with Kaepernick about coaching and that he mentioned it a couple of times when he was the coach at Michigan. Yeah, he wanted Cap to come with him to Michigan. Quote, I have thought for a long time, just the respect that I have for the football mind he has and the football man that he is, said Harbaugh when asked what made him believe Kaepernick would make a good coach. Quote, late Raiders owner Al Davis saw something in me that made him think I would be a good coach, and I see those same qualities in Colin. If it is something he chooses. Cap, who turns 37 on November 3rd, has not played in the NFL since January 1st, 2017. So, folks, it's been 7.5 years since we actually saw Colin Kaepernick on the football field. After 7.5 years, this man clearly does not want to play. Even though he actually says he's out there, oh, I'm training every day. I just need an owner to give me an opportunity. No, Tom Brady has a much better chance, guys, of actually getting a job in the NFL. Tom Brady, 47 years old, he's already put the NFL on notice that, hey, I may actually retire. And, of course, Tom Brady could always throw the football better and make better decisions than Colin Kaepernick. Not even close. Tom Brady's the GOAT. But I don't think that Tom Brady has come back either, by the way. But I'm willing to bet that there's probably some teams out there that are inquiring about Tom Brady. No team is inquiring about Colin Kaepernick as a coach or as a player. It's just not going to happen. I mean, the older Colin Kaepernick gets, guys, the more irrelevant his grift is actually going to become. Because 37, guys, that's kind of old right there already, you know, for a quarterback. Now, we've seen guys playing into their 40s. Tom Brady, of course. Aaron Rodgers is 40 now, but that's two all-time great quarterbacks. Colin Kaepernick was never that. He was an average quarterback. That's pretty much it. He only had a few good seasons. Nobody's going to be beating down the door for a 37-year-old has-been. It's not going to happen. So that's the reality, guys, and I believe that Kaepernick even knows that. This is nothing more than a grift, and that grift, man, is ended. Harbaugh doesn't even want him as a player, and he's Kaepernick's biggest supporter. Yeah, not a backup, not third string, not practice squad. No, he shut the door on Kaepernick completely. So there you have it, guys. That's a wrap for this season. I guess we'll see you next year, man, when another Kaepernick grift comes into play. He'll be almost 38 years old. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.